Hey everyone, this is Jane with Barlow Herbal. We got Dr. Brandon Nielsen
Yes,
in the house.
we are
We
here in the
love to get
house.
together. So we have another beautiful message of love for you today. And this one is a daily dose of common sense, which seems to have flown out the window the last couple of years for some of us, for a chunk of us, and then this comes and goes. But I think that there are some things that we can really think about when we pull it back, not just to our intuition, but a daily dose of common sense that we need to give ourselves.
I love it.
Yeah, so I want to go through this little list that I made
Okay.
with you and have just get your feedback.
Great.
So the first one is to perceive and believe, and then move through denial as quick as you can. So would you interpret that?
Well, maybe a little bit differently than you're thinking, but
Okay.
here's the thing, you guys. I love how she says, move through denial as quickly as possible. One of the biggest things I'll see, I'm going to take it a little bit different direction, but I'll see, especially between husband and wife, there'll be a sense of denial, and they'll stay in this, we'll call it an argument. And instead of getting back to belief and harmony, most time when you ask couples or individuals what they actually argued about, they don't know. Okay, they actually don't know.
That's true.
Okay, and so I would say with this, and it's a little bit different, maybe direction, but going through that as quickly as possible. Sometimes I'll tell my wife if there's something that we don't agree on and we feel a little bit frustrated or whatever, I'm kind of like, oh my gracious, there is something great beyond this. And I'll really try to just hold it, keep it together. And I really feel like we do such a great job of that now, but we will really move past that little speed bump, because beyond that, there is something great. I'm serious. Like, if you can get past that speed bump, it's going to be great.
Well, and sometimes we make a mountain out of a molehill, right?
Sometimes.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
So this goes right along with managing our emotions.
Oh.
So this is called what I love to call emotional flexibility. And talking about, okay, so you talked about being in a conversation with your wife. Sometimes when I think this might be a man-woman thing, but when this actually just happened last night, my husband was explaining something, a financial thing that happened. It was a little bit of a mistake on his part, but he was telling me how he was going to correct it. And he wasn't doing a very good job explaining himself. And I was getting frustrated because I had an idea of what he was trying to say, but he was having a hard time articulating it. And he watched my face get a look of like
crinkled up, like that.
Yeah, like and it frustrated him because he thought he was doing a very good job of explaining it. And it turned into this, it got really ugly for a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just had to go, okay, I could see that neither one of us were gonna just go, okay, we don't like to back down, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I just said, okay, I went into emotional flexibility.
I like it.
I just said, in my mind, I said, you know what? He is doing his best to explain this to me. And because I'm not understanding it, it's making him frustrated. So to me, if you can manage your emotions on a level like that and make it as quick as possible, it's like moving through this as quick as you can. Let yourself
get through it.
Get yes. to the other side of where it might have taken you. Maybe you went to bed mad over that little thing, and then you got through it in the morning.
Yeah.
Or maybe it took you, maybe with a friend or a sibling, you went through something and it took you a week to get through it. Well, the quicker you can become emotionally flexible, it's just the better way. It's such a better way to walk through life.
A great example of that is little kids.
Yeah.
I have 5 little kids, and in most parts, sometimes when kids have been damaged, they won't get through things quickly, but in general, most children will forgive like that. And the two biggest destructive emotions that I would, right now, that you need to really manage and get through quickly, the number one is actually anger, a form of that of frustration, right? Getting through that. She just talked about that. The next one is fear, but especially anger. Moving through that quickly. The quicker you can move through. One of the things my wife used to say is, and if I apologize, especially as we are learning how each other communicates and stuff, and early on in the marriage, I just learned to, I always apologize quickly. I'm just done. I'll move through it quickly. And for her, it was kind of like, wow, that's so insensitive. But she realized there was such a sincerity. She just didn't realize people could move through it that quickly. She thought you had to stay in that, almost like pay a price of anger, like I needed to pay a price.
That's a good point.
And what's so cool now, and it's so beautiful in our relationship, she'll move through it so quickly, or she won't even let my frustration even get to her level of frustration. She'll diffuse it because she'll move through it so quickly. So we work together. If I'm slightly off or if she's slightly off, we move through it so quickly, and it's honestly, it's glorious.
It is glorious. That's the best word.
Oh my gracious.
Okay.
Good.
So here, be a quitter.
I love that one. Be a quitter.
How would you think what I meant when I put that?
See, I used to always, when we were little kids, people would be like, don't be a quitter. Don't be a quitter. You know, oh, that's just going to be a quitter. And then I'm like, really? Because I think you should quit smoking. You know, I think you should be a quitter. And so one of the things I started really pondering that, I was kind of like, wow, that's a fallacy. You know, like to say that don't be a quitter, some of the best things I've ever done is actually quit.
Yeah, because it's not serving. So one of my easiest examples of this is if I'm reading a book that someone recommended to me or whatever, and I'm a couple chapters in, and I'm not jiving with it, I don't finish it. I don't feel obligated to finish because it's not serving me.
Be a quitter.
So be a quitter.
I love it, but I agree. Even like smoking, be a quitter. What about drugs? Yeah, be a quitter. What? People always told us we were growing up to not be a quitter. No, you be a quitter.
That is my point exactly. Okay, so prepare, even if it's too late for preparation.
I love it.
How about that for a dose of common sense? Some people think, oh, well, I don't have a life insurance policy in place, or I don't have a food storage or water supply. Like, prepare.
I haven't invested in the stocks. If I only would have bought Tesla, when's the best time to start? Now.
It's like planting a tree.
Planting a tree. Guess what? We planted our trees. I just planted another apple tree. Well, not in the winter, but I just planted another tree.
Yeah.
I didn't plant them 5 years ago, but the best time was now, and I just did it now.
So prepare. Prepare, but don't beat yourself up. Don't ever think it's too late. Okay, so make it a game.
Ooh, I love that.
Isn't that one fun?
I love that. Did you know that we have something called preparedness games? Did I ever tell you about that?
No. In your family?
Yes. In fact.
With your little kids?
Yes. I gotta show you this really quickly. Because you guys, this is so cool, but we make it a game. And it's a game for me. And when the real thing happens, it's still a game and it's so fun. It's
Does that kind of go along? Oh, it's a preparedness game.
We call it preparedness games, but you can do this with anything.
Well, I think of walking through life.
Ready? Check this out. This is a game. Alert. You must evacuate within 10 minutes. Head north, all access closed south. Get your favorite items, food, water, evacuate. Expect to be gone anywhere from 1 to 10 days. That was the alert for our kids. The first time we did it, they're like, I was like, hurry, hurry. We got out of there. Actually, I timed this. It took us 11 minutes. We were out of our house within 11 minutes.
But there was panic.
A little bit of panic. But guess what? The next time, and I said, you guys, this is just a game. And they're like, oh, it is? And so then the next time they kind of looked forward to it. And I guess this is our second one. Alert. You must leave, head south or east. You will be away for 4 to 8 hours. So it wasn't a long one. Get food, water, and evacuate. Guess what? They now know that they need to have boots or shoes, closed-toe shoes. They and they always have to grab their coat. And those are just 2 examples. So it's a game, and it's so fun. Now they know, Dad, is this just a game? I'm like, yeah, it's just a game. Isn't this fun?
I love that.
Guess what? If it ever really happened, guess what? It's just a game. They've already done it. And so I love games, not like gaming, but I love creating a game out of life. The game of life.
That's the thing.
I love it.
Right? Like that.
See, I didn't even know what's on the list, you guys, but I love this idea.
Yeah. I mean,
everything for me is a game.
Well, and then it not only makes you prepared, it kind of ties in with all of these other things,
or
right?
I should say everything is fun. I make it
everything,
fun.
Everything should
and
be
I enjoy it. It's enjoyable.
It's time to bring fun back.
Oh, I love fun. I mean, have you guys ever noticed how much fun we have? Like, we'll just sit and have fun. I'll just have fun sitting with people. Like people when they come in, I'm like, oh, you only work these certain days a week? I'm like, these are my fun days. This is when I get to see my family and my friends. Really? Yeah. I'm like, yeah, well, this is fun.
And if you've ever attended one of his workshops or conferences, all day long, you get a lot of learning in, but holy cow, it's fun. It's so fun.
It's fun. Okay. We should do another one. I was thinking maybe we should do something like where we do an outside workshop. Remember?
Okay.
Like if we just did a day like an herb walk.
Let's do it.
That would be fun.
Maybe this year.
Maybe
in the fall.
Yeah. Or what about, yeah, because we need
Well,
the
let's see.
flowers on.
Stay tuned.
Okay, stay tuned.
Stay
There-
tuned.
yeah,
Yeah. Stay tuned. We
Okay.
might do something that
I think we should.
would, if you are so inclined,
Because if
you
the
could
flowers
come.
are blooming, would be what, August, September-ish? Fall,
Or
fall.
what flowers?
Well, no, I'm just saying, so things are
Oh,
on to harvest and.
Spring, or well, probably summer, end of summer, because you still
Okay.
want the flowers. So stay tuned because we might do something that you would have an opportunity to come in and spend time with
I
us.
know.
That would be
Because even like if we were to like harvest lomation, or not lomation, if we were to harvest mullein or something, you know what I mean?
That's a great idea.
Mullein,
No, there's
yeah.
a lot of things that we could do.
And depending on how high we, okay, sorry.
No, it's good.
Oh my
Your
gracious.
brain is
Oh
going.
my, sorry.
Yeah.
We're just keep going or we're having fun.
I know. Okay,
We were going to
so,
keep this short now. We're glad you're here still.
Okay, so get help and give help.
I love it.
That goes.
Yeah,
and then
good.
to live full lives, some amount of difficulty is essential.
You want to learn?
Yeah, you got to go
Try the
through the
difficult.
hard stuff to get to the good stuff.
You know what I usually do?
What?
Like even when I'm doing the dishes, if there's dishes,
What?
I look at what is the hardest thing to do.
You know what? There's a book called Eat That Frog.
Oh, yes, by Brian Tracy.
I think so. I
Yeah,
think
it is. So I
Yeah.
will honestly, on my projects, exactly, I will be like, okay, what is the toughest thing to
What's
do?
the thing I want to
What
do
is
the
the
least?
hardest thing to do?
Yeah.
And I'll do that.
Yeah.
And I will put myself in the most uncomfortable situation and do that.
And think about how you feel when you get that done.
Boom! And everything else is like, oh, this is so easy. And then you just like get such momentum. But honestly, I love it. That struggle. When do you learn? You learn in the trial. You learn in the struggle. It's when you learn the most.
Yeah.
But don't wait for that. Start learning now. Start
And
doing it now.
go look for those things.
Go
look
look
for-
for problems? No.
No. I go look for the things that need to be done that are
Look
difficult.
for the things to do now. The difficult things that you're putting off. Seriously.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay, well, this was your daily dose of common sense with these things. It was kind of off the fly, but hopefully it gave you not only some little
That's
ticks
good.
of motivation, but,
I like it.
let's go back to fun, right?
I'm going to watch this again.
Yeah, me
That's a
too.
good reminder. Seriously, I like these things. Thank you.
Okay, well, thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you have a brilliant day, a brilliant week, and we will see you next time.